Listo, ahora sí estoy en línea a jugar esto. Se llama Ace Combat 7 Top Gun Maverick. Bueno, el Top Gun es como un DLC, una cosa así. Lo único que hice fue probarla, probar la historia. Vamos a reiniciar. Quiero reiniciar los progresos, sí. O sea, probar de que todo estuviera bien. En este caso voy a meterme en difícil de una vez. Un nivel de dificultad más difícil para los que quieren ir más allá del desafío normal. Nota, la dificultad no podrá cambiarse durante la campaña. Me gusta.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Bueno, que empiece la misión, pues. Esta hembra está hablando mucho.
Through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw
Dark
ASUS
blue, o sea, un
fighters.
negro.
They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
should have built a deterrent too.
Por hembra, eso le pasa por hembra. Misión 1.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Bueno, aquí siempre hay que ponerle cuidado a ese tramo de la misión y de la historia para poder entenderla, porque si no uno queda perdido. Derriba los bombarderos enemigos. Condiciones del cielo sol. Eso vale 3 pepinos. En este caso tengo como 5 compas. Inicio de misión. Aquí está. Empiezo el juego con ciertos aviones pasaditos de la raya, pero por el tema del DLC. En este caso, los que dicen... Había unos que decían lo del top... eso, lo de TGM. Lo menos FA-18E TGM, Top Gun Maveric. Esos son los que vienen en el DLC. Por lo menos este es el F-18 normal y el F-18 del Top Gun. Pero da igual, este lo puedo modificar y quedaría más pompeado que este. Solo que pues no van a poner los aviones de la película normaluchos. Pero sí me hubiera gustado que simplemente hubieran sido como estéticos, diseños pues. Pero bueno, en este caso me voy a ir con... El F-10 no está disponible, este era el de la pelada. Está el F-16. Este es el Dark Star, ¿esto qué es? Manejo pésimo, esto es para andar bien en la estratosfera. F-14. Y este es el de quinta generación, el pasadísimo. La del F-18 normal en comparación al F-16. Voy a irme con... que cuento a estrenarme los Top Gun, por algo que le puse el juego. El nombre del DLC. Aquí es donde, ¿cómo era esto? Vamos a darle piso a Nicaragua para reclamar el mar que nos han quitado. Exacto. Vamos a darle piso a Nicaragua y una vez le metemos su bombazo a San Andrés para que sea en serio. Ahí, parce, aquí no sé qué escoger. Bombas que se fijan en un objetivo están diseñadas para explotar, penetrar el blindaje del objetivo, son potencialmente devastadoras. ¿Esto qué es? Aire-tierra. Pero como aire-aire. Aire-tierra. Pero yo ahorita solamente necesito aire-aire. Guiado. Recarga, alcance. Estos tienen más alcance. Despliegue. Después me coloco a revisar bien las vainas. Quiero jugar. Hay que darle a Nicaragua, pues. Uf, está haciendo un solazo. No me deja ver bien. Oye, yo me acuerdo cuando yo jugaba esto en Play 1, el de Play 1, el 3, Ace Combat 3, ese me lo pasé hasta en el nivel más difícil. Que en ese tiempo los niveles eran cabrones. Hay que ver, porque como estamos en la época de la generación de cristal, ahora todos los juegos son fáciles. Por eso yo no agarro juegos que normal, yo voy de uno al grano, duro. Ah, sí se guardan los cositos. Ahí están mis aliados.
Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
Yo sé que solo tengo que destruir todo lo que no sea aliado.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Welcome. Trigger, I'm your wingman.
Destruido por perro.
Needs to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Hay otro más. Para cambiar el alcance del radar. Ah, ok.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Este es más cerca y este es más lejos. Ah, ya. Comprender.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow up for another attack.
Ir directamente por el más capo.
Put your six, bandit.
It didn't connect.
Hay un botón que es para tirarla. Ahí se me falló. El Golem Knocker.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Están tirándolo y no lo pueden pelar.
Rifle 3 engaging.
Ahí quedó.
Down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Donde hay otro. Aquí hay varios.
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Stay calm. We got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still
Me
barely got
estaban
this
tirando.
agreement.
Hay un botón para tirar bengalas, pero no recuerdo cuál es. Ese es un MiG-21. Ah, lo cuerearon. Sí, no, Ace Combat es Ace Combat. Uf, toda una vida. Son juegos que conocen pocos. Pero eso sí, sale un Ace Combat nuevo y los que jugaron desde los primeros los juegan, pues. Vienen estos que están acá.
Special weapon.
Ah, no, ah, ok. Uy, el arma especial.
Locked. Mage 2, target down.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
That's it. It's regular simple.
Rescue. We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy force. Drop payload.
Ya, esta lo que hace es medir varios objetivos, pero nomás puedo tirar dos.
Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you
Hay
can
uno
make
para
it
la
out.
cámara, un botón. Ah, esta es la cámara.
Skykeeper, this is Mage
No,
1
pero jugar así es
Tally
muy
2 bandits.
bravo.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, their trigger
Está más con el avioncito afuera.
Mage 2,
Vamos a intentar así
maintain your
para...
element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your six covered, sir.
Ahí está
Radio.
adelante. Uy, se me pasó.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
HQ, attention all combat groups.
Lo
I've got any
fallé.
drones. Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really
Me
jams
lo
my
pegaron. Me salvé.
AVs. I can't tell them apart.
No, es que esta cámara me marea. Con esto. Uy, ese man va a cuerazo. Listo. Creo que me puedo echar a estos con el... No, estos son aviones normales.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Me salvó. Vamos a ver.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Ah, ya la estoy.
Heads up. Bandit behind you.
O sea, lo otro es que tengo los misiles contados. Tampoco me puedo poner de gastón. Uno. Y ya, muerto.
I want it back.
Voy a echarme el objetivo principal.
My tail.
De una, aquí creo que lo agarro. Que vienen dos más. Está lejos.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed.
Viene de frente. Ah, bueno, ahí.
Still got half our baggage. Emptying or the hangars are
Tenía uno atrás.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
They're locked on me.
radar lock acquired.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire.
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
They confirmed with their whole payload.
Vaya la miércoles. Me pasó uno por el lado.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Eso era para haberlos agarrado en escalera. Está uno acá. Este sí es un MiG normal, pero no... Ah, sí, sí le vi.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus.
O sea, hay uno de esos que anda lento y le estoy dando vuelta en círculo. Aquí está.
Stall warning.
Lo fallé.
Fox 3.
Ya.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Mission
Going
accomplished.
Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the
Más
deal with all
drones.
the drones?
Voy a subir.
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
Es la repetición.
It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck. Control. I'm burning. Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with
Aquí
Mage
no
1.
cómo hace para...
Mage 2
pantalla.
altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the
Está la
bullshit.
cámara.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Es para el
Roger that.
zoom.
Column 4, understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
Ya omitir. Voy a repetir eso.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International
Erusia,
Union peacekeeping
Erusia.
force bases all over the Yusian continent were
Eurasia.
attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Siguiente misión de una vez. Al grano.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Ah, ok, ahora sí ya cuadra. O sea, la misión que yo estaba haciendo, justamente la tipa esta andaba por ahí.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Charge de enemy. Voy a darle agua al perro que está pidiendo agua. Ah, no, se tiene agua.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries of the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Tenía el micrófono apagado. Bueno, son 7 instalaciones. Esto de árbol de aviones, esto de que era, creo que es donde uno los modifica. Árbol de aviones, los puntos que consigas dependerá de tu rendimiento en misiones y partidas. Se pueden canjear por nuevos aviones, armamento especial y piezas de mejora en árbol de aviones. Podrás conseguirlos en el modo campaña por cada misión que completes en el modo multijugador por cada partida que juegues. Cuanto mejor sea tu rendimiento, tiempo bajas, más puntos conseguirás. Usa PRM en el árbol de aviones para obtener aviones, armamento y piezas de mejora poderosas para aumentar tus posibilidades de ganar combates aéreos. Inviértele con cuidado porque no podrás descartar aviones, armamento ni piezas de mejora una vez obtenidos y los RPM gastados no se recuperan. Ah, ok. O sea que tengo que ir directamente a modificar el avión que quiero a tope. Algunos aviones y armamentos especiales son más adecuados para combates aéreos, otros para el combate terrestre. El éxito de una misión depende de haber elegido el equipo apropiado. Ahí está. Tipo de armamento de aviones. Caza cuenta con una maniobrabilidad excelente. Es perfecto para el combate aire-aire. Polivalente, se adapta a diversas situaciones de combate, aunque no destaca en ninguna. Atacante, es resistente y muy bueno en combate antiterrestre. Tipos de armamento especial: aire-aire, aire-tierra para encargarse de todo tipo de objetivos que no vuelen. Otros tienen características que no pertenecen a las demás categorías. Parámetros. Espérese. Suave. O sea, ahí tengo que identificar luego los que son caza, multirol de attacker. No sé qué es eso. Velocidad de vuelo del avión, manejo, estabilidad, aire-aire, capacidades antiaéreas del avión, aire-tierra, capacidades antitierra, defensa, la resistencia del avión. Ok. Ya. Bueno, aquí de los que yo recuerdo, el mejor del Ace Combat 3, pero nada más ahí es estos. Era un Sukhoi. O sea, estaba el F-20, el F-35 creo que era, y el F-22. Pero había un Sukhoi que ahorita me imagino que después de como de 20 años tienen que haber salido aviones más pasados. Es el Sukhoi el 34. Sukhoi 37 era el que yo jugaba, si no me equivoco. O era 40 y algo. El F-35. El F-15. El F-18. Pero no aparecen los del Top Gun para modificarlos. Estos son los misiles y las vainas. Todavía es el... Ay, ese es el precio. ¿Y cuánto tengo de plata? Tengo 97.000, estoy pobrecísimo. No me alcanza ni por un Mercedes. El F-22, el más caro, el desgraciado. Uff. Pero más eficiente es el F-35. El Sukhoi 57. Ah, no, estos son nuevos. O sea, es que había uno que tenía las alas invertidas. El 47. Este era el mejorcito de... Es se me pierde, es que creo que mejor uso la palanca. Vamos a ver, era este, es el que me gusta por el tema de las alas invertidas, pero cuesta un plátano. Todavía no he desbloqueado esto. Pailas. Inicio de misión.
Mage Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
Our current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Target is destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! The radar vehicles are...
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
H2, missile launch. H2, locked.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Stanley, we're being attacked by enemy aircraft! Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire!
Mage 2, locked. Mage 2, missile away.
Uy, me están tirando a cascar.
Just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Hazel's too far from Allied territory.
Es este perro, ¿no?
Mage 1 launching missile. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards. You're mine. I'll make it quick.
Fox 2.
Oh, me pegaron el bombazo por
Radar vehicle's destroyed,
tiro.
but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as
Este
you
no,
can.
vení.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Son poco no real.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Missile launch.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
O sea, que gonorrea.
Zone 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
In gun range. All right, this base is worth destroying.
That's a miss. Enemy behind you.
O sea, se llena esto de aviones.
Missile did not connect.
I'm on this one's tail. How the hell is that? We're hit surrounded. It's camouflaged.
5 targets remaining.
Ah, no.
Missile away.
Eso que perro.
Bandit evaded the attack. My wings are iced up. The base is wrecked. Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Hay otro.
4 targets remaining.
Ahí se me salvó.
Stage 2, enemy has a radar lock on you. Box 2. Break. Huh? Keep your mind focused.
3 targets remaining.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Page 2, box 2.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Fallé la misión o qué? A mandaron fue drones.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move,
Estos van a ser duros de matar al parecer. Rapidísimo.
no doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Bueno, menos
HQ,
uno.
this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter.
Están agresivos.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Bandits are in the clouds.
Están super posicionados. que agarrarlos en corto.
Missed.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Ahí fue.
Destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let
Tengo
me
que tener cuidado con las nubes,
3 enemies to go.
que luego no veo el suelo y me
But that's
estrello.
about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Ah,
The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Golem
miércoles.
Squadron, surround them.
Que giran brutal.
Golem 4, Fox 2.
No se la pegué.
I'm icing up.
Locked. It's chow time.
Váyala.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Don't try to read their movements.
Ah, pero mis compas son unos idiotas. Le di plomo.
Bandit on your tail.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Está suave.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. Fox 2, Fox 2.
No, en serio. Váyala.
Missile evaded.
Están cabrones.
Watch out.
Me enojó. Que me pegan un misilazo.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
O sea, los manes que celebran si me lo estoy echando a todos. Nada.
This one's mine. Caution, hostile on the radar lock.
Bueno,
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
falta uno.
Lock broken by the clouds. Fox 2, Fox 2. Mage 2, locked. Mage 2's in the clouds. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
No.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
Eso, pero es que tira brutal a otro nivel.
Fox 2, Fox 2. It didn't connect. I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Ya.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Chalora.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But
completado la misión
You've given us
del
air
modo
superiority by destroying
campaña.
their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
O sea, los compas no sirven para un comino.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel II, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.